Welcome back to this week's Football Capsules by Carolina Marace and match analyst Michele Tossani. This episode focuses on AC Milan coached by Stefano Pioli. Milan has scored 28 goals like Torino and Sampdoria. Only Udinese, Spal and Brescia have scored less goals. In the possession phase, Milan started with 4-3-3 but changed to 4-2-3-1 in the second round. In this system, the three forwards behind Ibrahimovic, remember in Italian they're called trequartisti, they tend to stay in the central channel of the field, allowing the fullbacks, above all Theo Hernandez, to attack the lateral space. Here is a snapshot showing the trend of the team between the first and second rounds, remembering there were 19 matches in the first round and 7 in the second. Here we find Milan 10th in the ranking from the first round and 7th in the second, 18 goals in the first and 10 in the second. 24 goals conceded and 10 in the second. The expected goals 25.32 and 13.28 in the second. Expected goals against 23.57 and 9.44 in the second. And the PPDA, the passes per defensive action, 8.67 in the first and 6.87 in the second. Therefore, what has changed? Here we see Milan in the second round improved all their data in terms of average points, expected goals and goal efficiency. Everything coincided with the arrival of Ibrahimovic and also the decision of Pioli to pass from 4-3-3 to 4-2-3-1, excluding players that were not adaptable to his style of verticalization football, e.g. Suso and Paquetá. In the build-up phase of Milan, it is generally the back four plus the two centre midfielders, Benacer and Kessie, who never participate with the first possession but go to receive the ball in a higher zone of the field to keep the team's flow of passes as they develop the action wide. In the case that the opponent starts its pressing line just a little lower, the defenders dribble the ball and with courage they have to attack their opponent, above all in the situation where they create a numerical advantage 2 against 1. When the ball is open, Pioli wants that his players attack deep, like in this case the run of Ibrahimovic. The player with the ball that isn't pressured, here it's Hernandez, first looks to play the ball deep, as he knows his teammates must recognise when the ball is open they have to attack deep. To provide space, the lateral player cuts inside. Also here, Castillejo with the open ball looks in front. Leo is close to Ibrahimovic in the centre, giving the space to Theo Hernandez on the left to attack deep. One more solution used by Milan in the offensive phase is a direct ball to Ibrahimovic. The Swedish player, using his body and his ability with the high balls, flicks the ball on for his teammates that arrive from behind. To conclude the ball possession phase, Castillejo, who is often undervalued, is actually one of the most important players. The left-footed Spanish player who plays on the right because Pioli prefers that the players play wide forward play on the opposite side of their dominant foot, results in him being the first in Serie A for key passes. Those are those passes that allow a teammate to shoot with an average of 2.94 per match. Instead on the right we can see the contribution of Theo Hernandez in the final third and his shots. The green dots correspond to the 5 goals he has scored this season. The yellow are where he's hit the post twice, the blue are the 6 shots he's had saved, purple are the 8 shots blocked, and the red are the 11 mistakes made when shooting. This is a great contribution for a fullback in the offensive phase. Now in just a few slides we'll have a look at the defensive phase. When Milan lose the ball in the opponent's half, they try to recover the ball immediately and attack the ball and all the reference points around. Here in the big derby against Inter, Conti, the fullback on the right, goes to attack high and tries to win the ball in an aggressive manner. All the other teammates close in around him to support. Here after a corner, Romagnoli, the centre-back, goes to attack the opponent who receives the ball, but when he sees the Inter player running through, he leaves his man marking and goes back to defend the goal. And with the ball wide, Hernandez closes Candreva, but he leaves too much space to allow the cross. The task of the left centre-back Romagnoli is not to cover Hernandez, but to cover the area of the first post, the other centre defender right in the middle of the goal, and the opposite full-back the back post, who has actually made a mistake in both his position to stay in line with the other defenders and that of his body position, which is facing the wrong way. Thank you again for listening to this football capsule. The next episode will focus on Parma, coached by D'Aversa.